There's days where you're just like, I'm tired, like I don't want to do this. Discipline is showing up when even when you don't want to show up.
Being an entrepreneur is definitely a roller coaster. The fact that you have to stay consistent is not for everybody. That ability to maintain steady when it's gonna look like this, especially when adversity is literally punching us in the face. This is a journey that if it is for you, it is definitely worth it. And I wanna dive deeper into that. You have to understand how crucial it is to implement that discipline. We all know stay consistent, be consistent. That literally the most unsexiest but repetitive word that you see out there in the online space. But consistency is not just repetition. You don't have to take my word for it. Friend Vanessa can really give you a little more of her definition, not just consistency, but the power of discipline.
My name is Vanessa Gonzalez, and I am an online fitness coach. I help women get started in the gym, start weight training, start having healthier habits so that they could be living a lifestyle where they are obsessed with themselves and just having a healthier lifestyle in general.
The power of discipline. How do you even develop that?
I always say discipline doesn't come with something motivation, right? We have hints of motivation, so we'll go and we'll feel excited to do something, but discipline is showing up even when you don't want to show up, or when things get tough. You know that you have some type of commitment and you're going to show up for yourself. You build your discipline on those days that you don't want to show up. Those other days are just going to become easier, but it comes with you showing up on your worst days.
So why do you feel like people just quit so easily?
People quit easily because they rely on motivation.
Okay, sis.
They rely on motivation. They're thinking that, okay, today I feel excited to go. I feel cute today. You really need to build the discipline by showing up. You're not going to get to where you want to be if you're just doing it when you want to. You don't show up for your job just when you want to. You show up because you know you need to pay your bills. You need to keep your job. When it comes to your fitness journey, it's exactly that. Stop thinking about the short-term goals. I always tell my clients that your short-term goals are going to come if you focus on your long-term goals. Whatever your long-term goal is, you're just going to break it down into baby steps and be able to achieve that. And when you do that, your short-term goals are going to be met, period.
Now, when it comes to consistency and discipline, you need to have some sort of habits in place. And the habits that are going to help you are the ones that obviously focus on that consistency. Once you start building small habits, then you can stack on some more. If you're trying to have a whole 17-step morning routine and you literally have never had one, it's just not going to work out. You're not going to stick to it. And if you're not organized, and that's okay, neither am I, but if you're not organized and you're trying to do everything at once, a huge change at once, it just really doesn't stick.
It's not going to come tomorrow, but it's going to start with you building habits, stacking your habits. If you guys have not read Atomic Habits, definitely read it. 2 different forms of stacking habits. You could be setting a time and a place to do certain things, or you could start doing one thing, having that be your cue. So if you know that you need to go to the gym, you're going to start off with putting your shoes on. The second thing is getting your ass out of the house, right? Build all these steps and you're going to set up routine and habits so that you could go ahead and implement all of that.
If you haven't gotten the habit of flossing or taking your vitamins or reading, have your headphones that you're gonna put for your audiobook that you're gonna have while you floss, and then the vitamins are gonna be right next to the floss. That's an example of what habit stacking is. And I get it. Not all of us have that discipline, but that's why we're gonna make certain habits that we have to start implementing into our lives so it doesn't hinder our consistency. Because it's inevitable that life is gonna happen. Kids are gonna be kids, jobs. It's not really the roadblocks, it's the way that we respond to these roadblocks. Roadblocks are not gonna stop. Someone's gonna quit, someone's gonna cancel, someone's gonna report you, your mood, like I said, social media is gonna cancel you. Whatever the case may be, the roadblocks are gonna be there. And how we respond to these obstacles is going to determine the level of success in our business.
You can apply this to business as well. You can apply this to coaching. You can apply this if you want to create a digital product or a course. Why do you feel like getting fit is going to help you in your business?
Girl, I always say like starting your fitness journey is always going to transpire in every other area of your life. When you have a business, say you're an entrepreneur, there's days where you're just like, I'm tired, like I don't want to do this. But being in your fitness journey gives you a whole different type of confidence to show up for yourself. Like I introduce myself to people when I don't know them. If I was shy, if you would have asked me a few years ago, hell no.
Right.
I would not be comfortable going up to people. I wouldn't be comfortable to even go to networking events, which is where we met. So like just being able to have that confidence and develop myself at the gym has transpired into my business. I need to show up and provide for my clients and for my future clients. I don't know who needs my services. I know that I could help people. And if I did it and I'm doing it, then I just want to continue doing that and showing up. How you're taking care of yourself and how you're going to show up for yourself.
I don't remember where I heard this. It was a man because we love our men podcast. But he was talking about how every single time that he works out, he will automatically close a sale because he's already in motion. He's already acting like a boss that he is. And every single time he says yes to himself, he's saying yes to everything else in his life.
Now, when it comes to staying consistent, in my case, I have to show up on social media in order for me to market myself. And one of the ways I've been able to do that for me personally is not having any expectations. So let me explain. Instead of just focusing on, I need to make a sale no matter what today, I focus on what value am I going to give. Now, when I first started social media, I just wanted to post every single day or whatever consistency I was going to focus on. And recently, I lost my passion for social media. So technically I had to start over and I did the exact same thing. I had zero expectation. I just went in with, hey, listen, I'm gonna post one TikTok a day, one YouTube video a week. And that's how I started consistently making that into a habit. Now it's like a no-brainer. I know I need to post and that's a non-negotiable. And you can do this for everything. Vanessa talked about fitness. You can literally do the same thing. Don't have an expectation of, I need to lose 27 pounds by XYZ date. Why don't you make it your goal to stay consistent first?
I'm getting better in consistency, so high five to us.
Honestly, you've been killing it though. I see you, girl. I feel like ever since your YouTube conference, you've just been showing up a lot differently. And that's admirable because I don't think you're sugarcoating anything and that's just who you are. I think that's the thing. Like when you go and you pour into yourself, whether that's you're going to conferences, you're going to networking events, you're going to the gym. On Friday, I went to the gym and then I had a call in my freaking car. Did I close her? Yes, I did. So that's the thing. Like when you pour into you and you feel confident within yourself, that's going to transpire in other areas of your life, whether it's your business, whether it's your family. You just become a whole better human when you take care of you. I need to pour into myself different ways.
Honestly, we need accountability. That is the power of coaching, accountability, business partners, all of that accountability helps you stay consistent. There are so many different ways to continue getting better and better as an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter what time you're watching this video, whether it is in January, middle of the year, or at the end of the year. We need to develop the discipline in order for us to get to the next level. And in the next video, I'm going to tell you 13 things you need to leave behind in the new quarter, in the new year, or in the new month.
Instagram is Fit by Nessa G. My bands, I also got a little bit of merch. So if you guys are looking for any type of coaching or need help forming better habits in your lifestyle, in your fitness journey, I'm your girl.
I'll see you in the next video. Bye.